Hope told Ridge that she's worried that if people keep pushing Thomas that it'll cause trouble. I said, right. I said, I agree. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chastity for the Bold and Beautiful December 27, 2023. Okay, I don't see nothing. Maybe I missed it, but I don't see nothing wrong with the way that Thomas was talking to Steffi. I said, they trying to make him crazy again. They definitely trying to make him crazy again. That's why Hope said what she said. That's why she ain't saying she loved him too. I mean, she was honest with him. I said that yesterday, and I've been saying that. She did tell him what it was, but that don't mean nothing to somebody who, to me, I feel like he think it's a possibility. And not just that, he even said that doesn't mean that in the future she won't feel the same way. But okay, let me start from the top. So Thomas is asking Steffi why she putting Hope on the spot. I'm like, all Hope got to do is say, I do love him, I do care for him, and eventually one day I may fall in love with him, something like that. I mean, she don't owe Steffi no explanation in a sense. You need to be telling her that her husband at that time. I said, look, they be in everybody's business, but they be keeping their stuff a secret. They don't let that. By now, do y'all even care about the whole Leon kissing Steffi in Rome, and then when they got back home, and then attempted to kiss her a third time? Do y'all even care at this point? It's over. We about to go to a new year. It's over with now at this point. But yeah, I was like, it. I will say, Thomas was defending Hope like Finn was defending Steffi. But I don't see nothing wrong with the way he was talking to her or whatever. He was just saying how maybe it was his tone. I said he was just saying, he not gonna let her and nobody else come in between him and Hope. And I said, now I feel like they trying to make him back crazy. Usually they use Douglas. They use Douglas, not Douglas to make him crazy, but Douglas to expose him. Or I said the only time they bring Douglas back is to make this man crazy or to prove during the whole crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm having a hard time explaining. But when Douglas is on the screen, it's usually to expose his daddy. Yeah, there you go. I said it now. But yeah, I was like, they always got to go with the Thomas Crazy storyline. Like, they could have hooked him up with somebody else. If y'all just gonna make it so Hope never feels the same way, or she just using him or whatever, then might as well found another woman for him and let him be happy. But no, but yeah, Thomas was asking Steffi why she putting Hope on the spot. She like, cause she not answering the question. I said that's true. I see both sides. Y'all know I always say that. I always try to see both sides of things. I mean, sometimes it's not always two sides to everything, but I try to see it. So I understand why Hope feel like she ain't obligated to tell Steffi diddly freaking squat. You ain't tell her that her husband was kissing. You made a mention about Hope kissing Thomas and wrong, but you ain't tell nothing about Leon kissing. Okay. But yeah, Ridge was asking Finn about how his dad is doing. He was like he gonna be back in the room soon. And basically he waiting on the test. And again, I told y'all, Ridge mentioned again that he don't know if he gonna be playing the piano any again or acting normal. I said, is they foreshadowing what's to come? He keeps saying it. I told y'all he keep mentioning how Eric is not gonna be the same. I mean, he could just be mentioning it. That don't mean they're gonna go with that storyline. But the whole episode, basically, Steffi was defending her brother and putting Hope on the spot and questioning her. She tells Hope to stop leading Thomas on, telling the truth. And I said Thomas was doing more talking than Hope. She just stood there. I thought she was gonna say, "That's where you wrong." At first, back in the day, I didn't have those feelings, and I'm not in love with him though. But I do love him. I do care about him. I do want. They keep mentioning the intimacy. I know intimacy isn't always sexual or whatever, but the way Thomas keep talking, I was like, dude, you gonna let it? You gonna let it fool you? You gonna let it fool you? I said they gonna make him crazy again. Oh my goodness. Ridge was telling Finn how at first he didn't see no hope or whatever, but he came up with whatever idea he came up with to help his daddy. They hug or whatever. I seen that a spoiler that said that Finn's supposed to defend Steffi. I thought it's supposed to have been on Thursday or Friday's episode. Steffi wasn't letting up. Hotel Steffi that it's none of your business. I said she got a point. It isn't none of her business. But if he go around acting crazy and stuff again, acting obsessive, then it is. It is. It becomes her business because that's her brother. So, and then like I said, I see both sides. Then I get why Steffi's concerned. I get why Hotel telling her mind her business. And after all that, Thomas was like, he need to talk to his sister alone. And I said, Ho still ain't answer the question. And even if she did, Steffi still wouldn't have believed her. She could have been like, yes, I've fallen in love with him and all that. But that wouldn't have mattered because Steffi wasn't going to believe it. She talked about, what's crazy? Steffi doing all this talk about Thomas, what's the good name? Hope, not returning the feelings. I said, but regardless of what Finn do and all this, oh, thank you for saving my grandfather. We all know how this story gonna end eventually. Hoping Steffi gonna be back fighting over Liam, back arguing over him. That's how the show is written. Just like it's written for Brooke and Ridge and Taylor to all be doing the same doggone thing. Just like it's written for Thomas to be obsessed with Hope. That's how this. If you've been watching, you already know that's how it goes. So Ridge finally got back to work and Hope was in the office or whatever. So she was like, she's so tired. She had to escape Steffi because she over here asking how I feel about Thomas. And he was like, how do you feel? I said, everybody want to know. And she said basically they just seeing where it goes and she cares about him and they got him close, all this stuff or whatever. And Ridge keeps saying how it's their business. He's grown. He can do what he wants. I said, right, you get it. I said, you get it. Let these folks do what they do. I mean, I feel like Thomas is setting himself up for failure at this point because he thinks, regardless of what he say about, oh, I'm okay with us just fooling around and all this stuff. We all know that this man want this good. But Hope said she thinks if people keep pushing Thomas, it'll cause trouble. Then they get over here, Thomas and Steffi. Thomas tells Steffi he isn't getting obsessed with Hope and everything. Then he was like telling her he not gonna allow her, he ain't gonna allow them to get in the middle of what he got going on with Hope or whatever. And that's when Finn was on the outside listening. And I said, he didn't say nothing. I said he was defending her. I mean, he was defending his relationship with what you call. Now I don't know if Finn took that as a threat. Maybe he was saying it in that way. But yeah, he came in, Finn got in the middle. You don't talk to her like that. Do you hear me? And it's like he zoned out. It's like Thomas zoned out. I said, he going crazy again. He's like, he kept repeating, Finn kept repeating, do you hear me, Thomas? And he didn't say nothing. He just looking. He's about to mess him up. He just looking. I said, oh my goodness, here we go again. But yeah, he tells Thomas not to speak to Steffi that way. Asks if he hear him repeatedly. And I said, I want to know too, because it's like he's zoned out. I wrote that down. I said, I want to know if he heard him too, because it's like he's zoned out. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for the next review. Till next time. Deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe. Hey y'all, if you're looking for more ways to support me, you can sign up for the DLC Crew Text Club. It's a motivational group. You'll get 4 encouraging messages per month until the end of December, next December, 2024. It's a one-time fee of $10. The link is in the description, as well as how you can contact me if you have more questions. Until next time, deuces.